Hello again. Back with a bit of a cigar update. I was going to do another cigar taste test. Realize I'm kind of running late on time. I'm preparing to take off for a weekend trip. May turn into a 4 or 5 day trip. Who the heck knows? Basically, here to show you a little bit what I got here. I've got what I'm taking with me is going to be the little chest top humidor that I have is what I'm actually going to take in my van with me out camping, dirt bike riding. Was going to take my little Herfador, which is a little unit, holds like 4 or 5 cigars, depending on the size of the cigars. Realize that won't even get me through the first leg of the trip, let alone the whole trip. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of show you what I got. Basically, my regular cigar humidor I use most of the time is just a large clear tote. I have the shelf that's actually out of the small humidor over there is what I have in here. Pile on a handful of different cigars. I have some other random boxes that I have that I've put in random short cigars into. Kind of keep a few separate. There's some odd flavors. Have the nice box here. I really enjoy the little smoke. One of my cigars I super enjoyed and kind of forgot I had a box of, so I'm kind of glad to see that I can open up the green iguanas there. Rumor has it that was the cigar that JFK decided to import a bunch of right before the embargo with Cuba after the Cuban Missile Crisis. So don't know if there's any truth to that or not. Again, another little box of some onyxes there. Also just random other cigars in there. I have another box of onyx that I haven't even opened yet. Kind of basically let it stack up, kind of makes the shelf holder for the other shelf. I did notice my cigars coming out of here had been burning a little bit strange. Wasn't really excited about it, didn't know what was going on. Then I, sure enough, looked down in, and of course, never hide your humidifier, your indicator down that low. This is actually one from a Reptile Gauge. Works really good. It's actually from Fluker Labs. And I'm not sure if we can actually get this to focus in here or not, but it's setting just barely above 60. So I'm going to have to go back and actually glue that up a little bit higher. Don't like it being way at the top. I like it being down where the cigars are. But again, it has to be somewhere I can see it. So I might go ahead and actually take the time. It's designed, I might cut it into the side of the case right here one of these days and silicone it in. But today is not that day. But anyway, one of the things I do have is floral block. Had good luck with it. I did the first time I used it, I soaked it in I think about 75% propylene or some crap. I'll have to find the actual item later. And then I soaked the other 25% in distilled water. So from that day on, all I have to do is just pour distilled water on it. As you can see, really soaks it up nice. It'll soak up what's in the corner there. All I gotta do is just basically wet this down. It'll soak up, won't be any water left standing in the container. This is just a cheap fake Tupperware, some off-brand. Again, it's just a flower, it's a flower water foam block. So you can put live cut flowers into it. Works great. Cut it down with a serrated knife works best. Cut it the sizes you want. I also am going to put a piece of that in here in my small humidor for the trip. Actually, I guess it's right here. So I might as well go ahead and put that in there so I don't forget it. It's also clearly, as you can see, well, maybe you can't see, it's setting dead at about 69.5%. So that one's holding good. Unfortunately, I just completely screwed up on this. I was opening and closing it way too often and wasn't keeping track of it. So hopefully the trip down will get the rest of the cigars going. Throughout the time down there, if I get a chance, I might shoot a couple more videos and let you know what all I took down, what all I'm smoking. So till then, I just want to give you a quick little update of what I had. And my setup is, you don't need to spend $100, $200, $500 on some stupid, fancy looking humidor. All it is the box that basically keeps it humid. So I do recommend at least having a nice cedar shelf, some cedar boxes, and a lot of them will come in a cedar wrap, which I actually don't see any of mine at the moment, but each cigar is individually wrapped in a cedar. Actually, there's some planks right here. Like this box has a handful of sheets that are used to separate in between each layer of cigars. You can line your box with that, line your shelves with that. Works really good too. So anyway, hope you guys have a wonderful and safe day.